Right now, man, one of the most illest MCs of all time.
What's up, Kev?
Fabolous.
What's up, Kev?
Yo, man, that set was lit, bro.
Yeah, man, we went through a whole thing. We went through mixtapes. We went to the old classic joints. We went to some new stuff, man. We went through Young OG Project. We just went everywhere, man.
You know what's crazy is like September 11, 2001 is an important day for America. But as a 15-year-old hip-hop fan, it was an important day for me because I went to the store. I went to the warehouse. I bought the blueprint and I bought Ghetto Fabolous.
Yeah, man. I told a funny story. Big Sean told me one time that on that day too, like he only had, he only had enough money to buy one album, and he told me that he bought me over the blueprint.
Bro, keeping it gangster is such a slept-on record.
Yeah, man. That was like, you had to do like those street cuts, and it had to be like gritty, and but
for sure
that was from that era, like where you had to do that.
Hey,
that
and like the other moment in high school for me that's Fabolous related, besides the very first professional mixtape, shout out to DJ Clue, but your verse on the Clips album, Lord Willin', bro.
Wow, man. Like I've had some memorable like lines and verses, man. But sometimes when you collaborate with guys that you really rock with, man, sometimes it not only makes the collaboration better, but like it makes you step up your game too. Cause you know what I mean. That's one of the joints that people are gonna pay attention to, man. And that was one of those joints.
So listen. This mixtape got announced. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be a mixtape or an album with you and Jada. What is...
Oh, yeah, man. Me and Jada was just... he came to my party out in CIAA in Charlotte, and we was talking about doing a couple things, man. And,
are y'all going to put out a whole mixtape, project?
Yeah, I want to do it a mixtape, but we gonna do it through iTunes, too, so that's what we just got to
get that check.
Yeah,
I mean, you Rock Nation now. It got to be on Tidal, too.
Yeah. Tidal is the family, man, so we gotta work with Tidal.
Listen, right now in New York, there's a lot of youngsters coming up. You got the Joey Badasses, you got the Flatbush Zombies, Bodega Bams, Troy Avs, and recently, Troy Avs one of my few friends in the business, I say.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my brother, and I know you guys have worked together.
Yeah, man.
Early. You were on like Bricks in My Backpack 3 or 2. Yeah, man. I mean, early.
I worked with Troy Avs because I met him. I met him really in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and just that we built our relationship from there, and then it came out. When I met him, I didn't even know he rapped.
That's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just met him and we ended up clicking, and then he came out of nowhere talking about he rapped and he had songs, and I was like, man, what? Like,
I'm just curious.
I put ear to it, man.
What is your take?
I try to help him out as much as he could
on this Joey Troy beef, because look. Troy's my dog, but the Capital Steez thing to me was over the line. But look, it's what New York's talking about. So you wanted the key. To me, it's like Jay and Nas and then Fab.
Yeah.
What's your take?
I don't know all of the specifics in it. I don't know all of what happened. I heard Troy respond, and I heard that one of the guys came at Troy. Was like, it came at him about his album sales or something like that, and so I don't really know everything that happened really in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I know people is going crazy about something that Troy said, but I don't even know all of.
He was talking about Capital Steez is Joey Badass. Shout out to my brother Static Selector, but Capital Steez is Joey Badass's man who. He committed suicide a couple of years ago. Oh, wow. So Troy took a shot at him, and it's kind of like, look, at the end of the day, I respect Troy because he put out a record in 2016 in a beef. Nowadays, it's Instagram tweets. Right. There's a record out, so shout out to Troy. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, New York is, it's kind of like in a place where there's the OGs.
It's not just New York, though. It's a competitive sport, man.
100%.
So when people throw shots at you, you gotta expect a retaliation too.
By the way, 6-year anniversary. There is no competition too, right?
Yeah, man. I put that up yesterday, man. I didn't even know that, man. Sometimes I get lost in like running around traveling. I caught it about 11 p.m. and just had to.
I'm trying to remember. I was working at Best Buy as a senior in high school. What was the mixtape that you put out in stores? The blue and yellow cover.
That was the More Street Dreams.
Bruh.
The More Street Dreams. That was crazy too.
That's my favorite Fab project.
Thank you, man.
I mean, obviously it's.
That was crazy right there. We put the There's No Competition 2 as an EP as well. That's where You Be Killing Them came from, and like sometimes those mixtapes like have performed so well for me. Like we had to do something else with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The Soul Tape series to me has been like one of the best things that like hip hop has had. Like yo, like
it's a hidden gem, man.
It's very slept on.
Yeah, it's a hidden gem.
You got 3 soul tapes.
Yo.
And all of them, to the people who hear them, are classics.
Right. And people that you have to keep people on. Like that's what I'm gonna start telling people. Like when people say, "Yo, man, it's slept on, it's underrated." Well, put somebody on that don't know.
Put that soul tape on.
Yeah, put somebody on who don't know. You know. So you gotta just
Summertime
put somebody
Shootout. What's crazy is like I heard the Plug record. That's probably one of my most played records in iTunes. Now I'm a hip hop head, right? But that record, I love. Let me ask you about the cadence of the record, because a lot of people are like, yo, it kind of took the cadence of the Travis Scott record.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely what it is a right now record. So what Travis Scott is, Travis Scott is one of the things that he's doing right now. But if you hear a lot of the influences that's around, you hear like different people or even just Travis Scott. You can hear some Kanye stuff and you can hear some Travis Scott influence in there, or vice versa. And you know, that's what I think is really is a lot of different.
It's an amazing record. I love that record. It's a vibe. Yo, Stifler, what you got?
Yeah, I just got because I know you got to go. So one question, because there's nobody that kills the Jersey game like you.
Yeah.
How many closets do you actually have for all your jerseys?
I actually got a storage facility, and he just has a few boxes in his storage facility of.
So it's like, yo, I got to go get that Ryder jersey. You got to go to the storage
I can't wear them anymore. You know, in that era, we was wearing them like 5Xs. Right? Yeah, man. Like, you know, even the ones now we get them, they're more fitted. They're like more to you and stuff. So what I have been doing is pulling some out and getting the players to sign them, and I get them framed.
Put them up on the frame.
Yeah.
So look, Doing It Well is an amazing record. We're playing it at radio. Let everybody know, when can we get the next Fab album?
The next Fab projects is on the way, man. I'm thinking about even by the end of the month, top of April. I was trying to get it out for Valentine's, man. I had a issue with my production company and the label. It's too much to even go into, but as soon as it's clear, the project will be out.
Everybody out there, go download Summertime Shootout.
No doubt.
Probably top mixtape of last year personally.
Thank you, bro.
Amazing project. And yo, man, Fab, I appreciate your time, brother.
Always,
you already
man.
know, brother. Yup.
My man, appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, bro.
All right.